It's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football, and we've got a good one here between Cincinnati and SMU. We've got a promo code for you guys. Use the code BIG10, BIGTEN, if you want 20% off the entire site at Picks and Parlays. Both teams enter undefeated. Cincinnati 3-0 on the year, SMU 5-0. SMU 3-2 against the spread, while the Bearcats are 1-2 against the spread. SMU favoring this one -2.5. The total is 56.5. We've got Dan, the Professor Kaiser, to drop some knowledge on this one. Dan, initial thoughts when it comes to this matchup?
Well, as they say in the boxing world, styles make fights, and this is kind of a perfect example in football. You have Cincinnati, who's got an outstanding defense in their 3 games. None of their opponents have scored over 21 points. They're only giving up 12.3 points a game this season against an SMU offense that's just been dynamic, and they're scoring 42.6 points a game. And this game, I'm looking at the total, and right now I'm taking the under in this one for a couple of reasons. One, Cincinnati has a very balanced offense, a strong rushing attack, which they'll be able to control the ball and control the clock. And if you look at some of the past games between these two teams, they've played 4 times over the last 6 years, and 2 of those games went into overtime. And even though they did go into overtime, all 4 games went under the total. So they played really close, low-scoring games. The Bearcats are 6-0 to the under their last 6 conference games, and SMU's 8-3 to the under in their last 11 games in October. Also, I think because Cincinnati, they've had almost 3 weeks off because of COVID, they're going to be able to sit down and come up with a defensive game plan to try to shut down that SMU passing attack.
Right. Even though I think it will be a tough task trying to defend Shane Buechele when it comes to SMU. He's been really good at the helm. 1,700 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, and just 2 interceptions. The 10th best quarterback rating in the land as of now. So they will definitely have their hands full. But traditionally, as you mentioned, Cincinnati is one of the better defensive teams, at least in their conference. And you do see them playing some big name schools. And actually, sometimes they'll hang with them. I know they didn't hang with Ohio State last year, but that Ohio State team was really, really good. Is there anything else to watch for in this one?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you about the SMU's quarterback, but I don't think they've really played anybody that's got the caliber of defense that Cincinnati has. And I know SMU's defense gives up about 25 points a game, but I just think Cincinnati's their quarterback's not that great. He's average. So they're going to rely on the running game, and that's just going to run the clock, keep that offense off the field. And I just don't think SMU is going to have the ball enough times to score enough points to put this game over.
Well, 56.5 is a pretty healthy number as well. So sometimes, obviously, you base your reactions on that as well. Is there any number that you wouldn't, where you'd change your play if this line moves?
If it got below 55, I would think about it. I mean, because if you look at, even if it's, because that would get like 28-27. I mean, I don't think Cincinnati's going to put up, I don't think SMU is going to put up, 30 points in this game against that defense. So, yeah, maybe 55. I would, under 55, I would take a second look at it. But anything above that, I'm definitely going under.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our college football talk here on Picks and Parlays. Good stuff from Dan, the Professor Kaiser. Dan, thanks for stopping by.